I wanted to put my money where my mouth is. And after I got the opportunity to test Mint Mobile out for myself up and down the East Coast, I liked it so much that I actually took the plunge and went all in for myself and my wife. Here you can see I'm at 11 out of 12 months of using Mint Mobile on my own. What more have I learned in that time? I'm Wanderer 001. Let's get into it. First, a quick recap. I took a trip from New York all the way down to Florida and a few stops in between using Mint Mobile on a secondary phone, testing it out to see what the connectivity would be like. And I had no issues with connections at all. I did 2 Zoom meetings while I was traveling because, well, can't get away from work apparently. I also utilized the hotspot feature to do some work on my laptop via the included hotspot data that you can get with Mint Mobile. I even did several live stream tests from the heart of the Magic Kingdom in Florida to check what congestion was like. And nothing that I threw at Mint caused any problems whatsoever. Want the full initial impressions of Mint Mobile? Check that out over in the corner there. If it's the first video that you're seeing of mine for Mint Mobile, some basic information about it with pricing and plan options. With Mint, it is an MVNO, meaning it's a third-party provider that uses T-Mobile's towers. You're going to get your best prices if you do it in bulk, and that's how they do things. You can do 3, 6, and 12 months. 12 months is always going to give you the best bang for your buck. In my case, I actually opted for the 15 gigabyte plan over the unlimited plan, and I'll explain a little why later. But for comparison, AT&T's prepaid plan, I was paying $33.17 a month for 15 gigs of data. And for Mint's 15 gig plan, if you pay upfront at the 12-month mark, you're looking at only $20 for 15 gigs. My father, who also moved over to Mint, was paying for an AT&T unlimited plan at $100 a month. Currently, Mint's unlimited plan is only $30 a month. That's quite a bit of savings. Some things to consider with Mint Mobile that you might not have considered with some of the other carriers out there is the ability to either use an eSIM or physical SIM. I like the fact that they give you a choice between the two. Mint also has family plans that are different than actual family plans that you get with the other major carriers in that they force you to get multiple lines to lower the price. Mint, the price is the price. The benefit of the family plan, and if I come over, this is my wife's family plan, I have the ability to renew her plan. I can see her data usage and I can top off her data all from my application. There also is a trick that Mint allows you to pay the 12-month price at the 3-month interval if you have the family plan. It's just a little tricky to actually locate it, so I wish they would do a little better with that. Mint also offers international plans, as you can see here, which is a great extra that they feature. And yes, there are some other carriers that do this as well, but I'm just letting you know, if you're worried about losing out on some of your options if you switch to Mint, you really don't have to. Now, in the time that I have been utilizing Mint, there have been some changes. First and foremost, T-Mobile is now the official owner of Mint Mobile. So Mint Mobile is now the official MVNO of T-Mobile. So if you think about it, Verizon has their own, AT&T has their own, now T-Mobile has their own, which means the chances of Mint going anywhere is very slim. So if you're worried about a fly-by-night third-party carrier, Mint Mobile is now owned by T-Mobile. So it will get all the backing of T-Mobile and some extra perks that Mint originally didn't have because now it's owned by one of the big three. One of the changes that I'm alluding to is they actually lowered their prices of their Minternational pass. So the prices that I showed you before are actually significantly lower than what they were originally. Also, Mint added for free 3 gigabytes of data and unlimited talk and text while in Canada. Now, that might not be as useful for some people, but me and where I am, I'm kind of close to Canada and I might have to actually travel there for work. So the fact that I have 3 gigabytes and unlimited talk and text while roaming the Great White North is very beneficial to me. And last of the changes that I noticed, the price of the 12-month plan has decreased slightly, only by $3, but it does look like they lowered some of their taxes and fees. It's not leaps and bounds, but a nice gesture. And speaking of nice gestures, I know when I was with my carrier, AT&T, they just collected my money. They really didn't do anything. for me that made me feel special or liked or wanted. And you know what? I get that. With a company, it's a transactional thing. You don't necessarily want to feel wanted by the company. However, Mint's got a lot of little touches that kind of keep you engaged with them as a company. Besides the Ryan Reynolds commercials that we're all familiar with, I also got a holiday postcard featuring Ryan Reynolds and a cocktail recipe, which was one of the first things that I noticed from Mint, which was kind of nice. Mint Mobile is also always looking to save you money with reminders of your actual data usages. During my official 3-month trial, I did the unlimited plan because it was the same price as any of the other things because they run specials like that every now and then. When I was within 1 month of my plan left, I got an email telling me I only averaged about 3 gigs per month, and renewing at the 15 gigabyte a month plan could save me money and would be more than I needed, which was great. I was going to move to that plan anyway, but the fact that Mint Mobile reached out to me with that data ahead of time was great. And after a year of usage, which was actually the 3-month trial marker, so I've actually been using Mint for 15 months, but after my official year, I got an email letting me know some stats. In that, I only used 16.8 gigabytes of data over the year. I talked on my phone for 2,133 minutes. I made 4,159 texts. And as a data person, I kind of like seeing that. But the fact that, again, I could see I barely scratched the surface of using my data. So I could technically go down to the 5 gigabyte a month plan and pay $15. I like the cushion that I get from the 15 gigs, but the fact that Mint Mobile is giving me that information instead of hiding it, trying to keep me locked into my payment, I greatly appreciate that. So at 11 out of 12 months, the big question: will I be going with Mint Mobile for another year? Simple answer, yes. All the fears that I had about using an MVNO kept me away for far too long. And now that it is the official MVNO of T-Mobile, it will only get better and is much less likely to go anywhere now that it's officially owned by T-Mobile. Mint gives you the best bang for your buck if you pay for a year up front. So if you're able to and are looking to save money without sacrificing your phone plan, I can strongly recommend Mint Mobile, as I will be keeping it for another year, as well as re-upping my wife's plan. If you're looking to try Mint Mobile for yourself, I will have a link in the description area below where you can try it for yourself. If you appreciate the time and effort that goes into making comprehensive videos like this, make sure to hit that like button to help other people find the video as well. If you like what I'm doing here and want to be notified of my next review, hit that subscribe button. Still not sure if Mint Mobile is the right carrier for you? On screen now, you'll see 2 other reviews that I've done to help you make a more informed decision for yourself.